before I'm going to talk about Carl Frampton and Leo Santa Cruz, I want to spend some time on the co-main event with Dejan and with Mikey. I always thought that the King Kong came from New York, but then I started to see some tape on Dejan, and I realized there is a King Kong in Montenegro as well, and he's sitting right there. One of the most devastating punches in the sport I have ever seen. And when I sat down with Mikey and with Robert and his team, I asked them, do you really want to fight this guy? And he said, I looked at Mikey, Mikey looked at me, and he said, what, you think I'm not going to win? I said, no, but this is really dangerous. Do you really want to fight this guy? I said, that's what champions do. He said, that's what champions do. And that's the kind of champion he is. And I told him, that is how legends are built. I believe today that Mikey Garcia is not only one of the most exciting, but frankly, one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world. And in order to get there, to be there, to stay there, you need to face fighters like that. And that is what Mikey Garcia is all made of. It's a pleasure for me now to introduce to you his brother, who really doesn't need much of an introduction, a great fighter. He was a great fighter himself, world champion, and a fantastic, one of the best trainers in the world today, and that is Robert Garcia.
Buenas tardes a todos. Good afternoon to everybody. Pues, ¿qué podemos decir? Mira, estamos muy contentos de estar aquí en esta cartelera. Leo Santa Cruz, un gran peleador, buen amigo lo puedo considerar, y obviamente contra Carl Frampton es una tremenda pelea, y pues ser parte de esta función es algo de que nos emociona mucho, y Mike se motiva y le va a echar muchas ganas para darles una buena función. It's great just being in this undercard, you know, with Leo Santa Cruz, who I could consider a friend and a great fighter. Same thing with Carl Frampton. You know, it's just great being part of this card. Mike is training hard. Mike is going to be ready and prepared to give everybody a great fight. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. And now it's a pleasure and honor for me to introduce to you, as I mentioned before, one of the best fighters in the sport today. He is already a two-time world champion and doesn't really need much introduction. It's a pleasure for me to introduce to you for the first time, and hopefully many times more, hint, hint, Mikey, the great Mikey Garcia.
Muy buenas tardes. Muchas gracias a todos por acompañarnos hoy en este bonito día. Estoy muy contento con el apoyo que me ha brindado todo el público. En realidad se los agradezco mucho. Estuve ausente 2 años y medio, pero ya que regresé, les prometo que viene lo mejor de mi carrera. Asunto de mi próximo combate, pues es una oportunidad para mí para lograr un tercer campeonato mundial en tercera división. Pienso que no va a ser fácil. Mi oponente es un campeón mundial establecido, está invicto, es fuerte, es peligroso, pero esos son los retos que queremos, esos son los retos que yo quiero. Quiero enseñarle al mundo la clase de peleador que yo soy, el nivel de habilidades que tengo, y esta va a ser una oportunidad para hacerlo. Este año del 2017 pienso que va a ser un año muy grande en mi boxeo. Pienso que va a ser un año que la gente lo va a recordar con grandes victorias, grandes triunfos, donde yo pienso conquistar varias divisiones. Quiero recordarles a todos que vengan y nos acompañen el 28 de enero, porque va a ser una pelea muy buena. Vienen las cosas más grandes, las peleas más grandes. Quiero los retos más grandes, ya sea en la división de ligero o súper ligero, pero sí quiero que todo el mundo sepa que yo sí no ando con mamadas, yo sí quiero las peleas grandes. So first, just want to say thank you to everybody who came out. Lovely day here. I really appreciate all the support that everybody has given me. Even though I was gone for 2.5 years, it seems like nobody forgot about me. And now that we're back, we're looking for big things, making up right where I left off. I'm very happy to be given this opportunity to claim a third title in the third division. I think it's a great fight. It's an amazing fight. My opponent, he's the undefeated world champion, hungry to show everybody what he has. He's very dangerous. Everybody that I speak to that knows boxing, media, analysts, you name it, they all say that it's a very dangerous fight for me. But those are the kind of fights that I want. Those are the kind of fights that you need to really prove yourself. And this is only the beginning. This 2017 will be a great year for me. I think it's going to be a huge year. I want to win multiple titles and maybe conquer multiple divisions in this upcoming year. And I want to invite everybody to come out January 28th because it's definitely a great show. I'm sure I'm going to give everything that the fans are anxiously waiting, and I'm sure my opponent's going to do the same. So this next year will be great. Only the beginning for Mikey Garcia. I want to take on the biggest challenges, the biggest names, whether it's in the lightweight or super lightweight division. I'm here ready to work with everybody to make those fights happen, because it's not very often that a fighter can do that. A lot of times people are managed and promoted and they're guided different things, they got different agendas, but that's what I want. I want to make sure that I get the fans the fights that they want. And that's what it's all about. January 28th will only be the beginning, and I guarantee you guys the best of my career is yet to come. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mikey. It's a pleasure now for me to introduce to you the co-promoter for this particular fight. The fight is brought to you by Ringstar in association with DB, Dibella Entertainment. Alex Dombrov, the head of business and legal affairs of Dibella Entertainment, who will introduce to you Team Zlaticanin.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Alex Dombrov from Dibella Entertainment. First of all, I just want to thank some of the people who made today happen. Richard Schaefer and Ringstar Promotions and the rest of his staff, Trey, Bruce, Nicole, Arlene, everyone over there, folks from TGB Promotions, Brittany, and Tom and Irma, Carl Frampton and Leo Santa Cruz for allowing us to share the spotlight with them, and of course Steven Espinoza of Showtime, which is the network that made Dejan Zlaticanin a household name when he put him on a few years ago in Birmingham, Alabama, against an undefeated fighter named Ivan Redcatch, who we promoted at the time. And I remember down there with us in Birmingham, Dejan at the time was a bit of an unknown entity, was his manager Alex Vasefeld, who's sort of a crazy uncle to Dibella Entertainment. We're a small, close-knit company. Alex is sort of our crazy uncle. And Alex said to me, there is no doubt Dejan Zlaticanin is going to win this fight. There is no doubt Dejan Zlaticanin is going to be a world champion. And there is no doubt that Dejan Zlaticanin is going to be a star in boxing. He beat Ivan Redcatch. He became a world champion. And based on the way he's performed in those fights, based on the opportunity now has in front of him, he is on the precipice of becoming a star in the sport of boxing. So I now just want to introduce Dejan Zlaticanin's manager, a great friend of Dibella Entertainment, someone we consider part of our family, and one of the great prognosticators in the sport of boxing, one of the great boxing minds in the world, Alex Vasefeld.
Good afternoon. I'm a crazy uncle. I was talking about. That was a very hard uphill road for Dan to get where he was going, and he had to go to different places, fight fights that he wasn't supposed to win in other people's mind, and he won them. He knows how to be an underdog, and he knows how to become a favorite. I can guarantee you that this kid knows every aspect of that game, And with the second, the lights will go on. He will step into that ring. You're gonna see something amazing. And Mikey is gonna put up his best, and Dan is gonna put up his best, and everybody's gonna see a great fight. Without further ado, I want to represent you, Dan Zlaticanin.
Zdravo, želim da pozdravim sve prisutne i da kažem da sam jako uzbuđen zbog ove borbe. Znam da je Mikey jako popularan u Americi, da je, kako mi kažu, buduća zvijezda pound for pound, ali vjerujem da to neće biti jer ću ja to spriječiti i da će 28. januara upravo zabilježiti prvi poraz uz 35 pobjeda.
First, I want to tell everyone that I'm so excited because I'm on this big show, and I fight through everything. Everyone thinks that he's pound for pound star, Mikey Garcia, and I want to tell everyone that I will win that fight.
28. januara fanovi boksarske moći će da uživaju u borbi jer Mikey će naići na nešto što do sada nije se susretao, da morat će da bježi i da se spašava po ringu.
On January 28th, Mikey will have a big opponent against him, and he needs to run around the ring because I will go to him.
Ne bih ja previše da dužim jer evo, kako možemo da primijetimo, malo se mučimo sa jezikom, ali sigurno da 28. moći će da vide odbranu moje titule.
I want to tell, you will see my defending of the title and you will enjoy in the fight. Thank you.
Hvala.
Thank you.
Hey Fight fans, if you haven't already subscribed to our channel, make sure you go ahead and do so because Behind the Gloves is worldwide with our coverage. All you have to do is click this little link right here.